You want to watch one of the most exciting players in all of basketball? I'm talking about college or pro. You're looking at him right there. Freshman sensation, AJ Dybsa, star, forward guard, does it all for BYU, but he's got help. Richie Saunders, his great-grandfather, created the tater tot. This guy went from a role player as a freshman to one of the best shooting guards in all of college basketball. BYU is 10-1, and they're for real. Abilene Christian, well, they could be in for a long night. That's next here on truTV.
Dybantsa and one. Dybantsa wants a clear out, wants to go to work. A turnaround go. And another and one opportunity for Dybantsa. Dybantsa the drive. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. We're on truTV. We're on TNT.
We everywhere, baby. Let's go.
Everywhere,
Let's go,
Happy
baby.
holidays to everybody out there.
Multiples.
Happy holidays to you as
We're
well.
only on 2 networks? I thought.
We're everywhere. More Seth Davis is good. TNT Sports College Basketball pregame presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. I'm Tim Doyle alongside Dennis Scott, Dallin Cuff, Seth Davis. Happy holidays to everyone out there. And if you are tuning in, you're watching one of the best, most dynamic freshmen we have seen, well, since last year, Cooper Flagg, baby.
I know, right?
We're talking about AJ
They're
Dybsa.
coming quicker and quicker.
See the numbers here, guys. Last game, he actually had, I was surprised to see this, his first career double-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds as BYU beat up on Pacific by 36 points. DC, I'm going to go to you first because the hype's been real around this guy for about 2 years. And now we see him at the college level. Has he exceeded your expectations? Has he kind of met them? What have you think so far?
Well, I think what we're seeing in modern college basketball, too, is the price tag associated with guys can be a bit of an albatross around guys' necks. The $6 million reportedly that he got to go there, not a problem. He has exceeded expectations. He's explosive. He's a great two-way player. His mind and understanding, though, I think, is where I'm most impressed with a young man, a freshman. And when you look at some of these plays, this is a Clemson game. They're playing at the guard. They were down 21 at halftime. He took over the second half. Here, this is an NBA move. Clear out, get out of my way, get to my spot. He's not really sped up at times. He's really good in transition, though, too. Carter Welling, you're not guarding that guy in transition. He splits right down the defense. He's a really good defensive rebounder, so he can rip it and run a lot of times. Late game, under 4 minutes, 1-point game. They clear it out. They know the lob with Kebaketa. They ran the same set a minute later. He recognizes it, delivers the pass in the same fashion. And here's your explosive athlete. Boom. 2 dribbles, gets downhill off a miscommunication by Clemson. He punished them for every mistake. He had 22 points, 5 assists in the second half of that game, en route to 28, 6, and 9. A dominant performance. If this team can play 40 full minutes, because they didn't do it against UConn, they almost came back and won. They didn't do it against Clemson, and they held on. Came back and won in the second half. They're as good as anybody in the country, and they're led by that star.
Seth, what we're watching now is a young professional. You hear round the head now, obviously Pandora's box is wide open. He plays the right way. He plays for his teammates. He shows up every day. And doing my homework, he's a great practice player. And it's hard to find young guys today that want to show up every day and put your hard hat on in practice. Last but not least, we were talking about before we came out here, how do you impact winning? I'm all for all you young players out there getting what you deserve. But if you're not impacting winning, playing the right way, and people want to come watch you play, keep your mouth shut. This young man brings it every night, Seth.
Yes, I spent some time with BYU when they had that opening game in Las Vegas against Villanova. And the only question about AJ Dybantsa is how much of an alpha male is he going to be? In other words, he's such a nice kid, and he's unselfish. He is truly all about the team. You talked to Tommy Lloyd about what he was like with USA Basketball at the U19s over the summer. He wanted to be one of the guys. Well, guess what? He's not one of the guys, and that's been a conversation that he and Kevin Young have had. So that's why that second half of the Clemson game to me said, yeah, that's an alpha dog. You know, I mean, he's got that kind of sleepy-eyed demeanor. Kind of reminds me a lot of Tracy McGrady, who I also covered a million years ago when he was in high school. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. He knows how good he is, and the fact that he knows how to kind of wait for that moment and then seize that moment this early in his career bodes awfully well for the rest of the season and, of course, many, many years of being a professional.
There you go.
Real quick on that, you mentioned being a good practice player. Armand Hill was my coach my freshman year at Columbia, and he was former Atlanta Hawk, great player.
Yep, know him well.
Yeah, that deep voice, raspy.
Yep.
voice. Young buck. I was a starting point guard. You suck in practice, but you're a gamer, so I'm going to play you. But I couldn't practice, and I was not getting better through the course of the year. But when the lights were on, I was better.
Right.
But you have to be a good practice player to really improve from year to year and week to week, especially as a freshman.
Well, you have high hopes for them. You said if they put it all together, they're only one loss this year. They lost to UConn, a game where AJ got a chance to go home. They played in Boston. They lost by 2 points. But he's got help around them. You know, we talked about AJ getting the bag, right? $6-7 million reportedly. Robert Wright got over $3 million, and he has played extremely well as of late. But Richie Saunders, he's now a senior. He's earned his stripes there, and we were lucky enough before the game to talk to Richie as he got prepared for Abilene Christian. Richie Saunders, kind enough to join us pregame, getting his dribble on, headband. Dennis, I know you like that.
I like that.
First year, your first start, Richie. It's Tim Doyle. Your first shot went off the side of the backboard. Now you're one of the best shooting guards in all of college basketball. What's that transformation been like?
You know, just a lot of work, man. You know, that's the beauty of it. It's just a process. Luckily, I've figured stuff out a little bit more than that first. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. But, yeah.
Hey, Richie, as you prepare for tonight's game, take our viewers through what you're preparing for and how the season's going for you personally.
Nate, you know, I mean, this is an important game, but I mean, every game we're using to progress, to grow to where we want to be, like at the end, right? And I think that's one thing like we're having to keep reminding everybody is like, you know, like we're gonna take every single game and prepare the same way, but we're preparing for big things that are coming real quick. You know, what, 2 weeks till conference?
Richie, this is Dan Lefkoe in studio. Last year, you guys kind of continued to grow into the season, had a really good year, but kind of came in, hit your stride as you got into league play and had some really big wins. This year, you've been in the top 10 almost the entire season. A couple holdovers from last year, obviously some new additions. How is it different being one of the hunted teams versus maybe hunting a little more last year?
Yeah, I mean, just the biggest thing is like you get everybody's best game, right? All of these teams that they're coming into our gym and this is like just a huge game for them, and so shots that might not go in normally always go in, which is fun, you know. I mean, it's honestly one of the reasons why I'm here. Like, again, is to just win at the highest level, and that just comes with it. But I mean, it's still hopefully we have the same mentality of just we're going to win, and we're just going to not think we're cool at everybody because we're ranked or whatever. Like that means nothing right now, you know. And so I mean, just still attacking, have a hungry mindset.
Richie, this is Seth Davis. You know, compared to the four of us at the desk, you're a young kid. But for college basketball, you're actually an elder statesman. And based on your answers, we can hear that maturity. I'm curious about your conversations with AJ. We see how good he is, how talented he is. Seems mature beyond his years. He is still a college freshman. What's the most consistent piece of advice that you've given him since he's come to BYU?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I think one of the things I think about is just being hungry and coming in with this attitude of work, which he does. And, you know, just I think one thing we talked a lot about is just like using this to prepare, you know. I mean, I've seen this place change, this program change, but right now where we're at is a really special thing. And so just use every second, let these coaches who are here to help us, like actually help us grow.
Last one for you. We appreciate you joining us, Richie. You tied the knot a little over a year ago. Is your Christmas shopping done at this point? And if so, maybe you can give me a hint or two?
You want to know it's done, man. You know, I have zero wrapping done, but I've got all my stuff purchased and it's all good. But you know, I'm not a great gifter, but I'm trying. You know, I actually New York was a really good thing for me in that department. help me check some stuff on it off the the list, but yeah, I know she's gonna watch this. Like I can't be too specific with that.
Richie, that's the most mature answer.
Hey, Richie, you got some big-time games coming up. Hopefully determine the Final Four. You do not know pressure until you have to go Christmas shopping for your wife for the very first time. So we wish you the best of luck with that.
Really appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Richie. That's right. And his great-grandfather.
Hey, I love me some T-tots.
Tater tots.
What?
Hot sauce or ketchup, boys? Ketchup all the way.
Man, just salt and pepper. That's it. I want mine crispy.
How about like cheese and bacon bits?
Whoa.
I mean, if we're going to do it, if we're going to go over the cliff, let's go over the cliff.
Just plug that artery right up.
More next. More.